Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cadet Monthon Kermisap. I am third year class. I'm studying Science and Technology section. Today I'm gonna show you about military innovation in history and the implication of current security challenges. For the first of all, our ancestors have been abandoned for centuries. We learn to live in a group and finding new ways to help living the life. We start from a group into a clan into a city become kingdom, and a kingdom into a nation. Every evolution always have these two factors. First is military, and the second one, innovation. I'm gonna tell you about the military stand for. It stands for a group of people who maintain the security and expand the territory. And the innovation doesn't mean just for only the new invention, but it also includes with ideas, products, and new technologies. These two factors growing in parallel, and if you mix it together, we will know as military innovation. To talk about military innovation in the past and until now, military innovation didn't limit it for just only a weapon. It also holds for tactical strategy or kits. For example, I'm going to show you about the former of Mongol. The former of Mongol header, his name is Temujin. He led his warrior by using physiological warfare to help them win the war easier. In the next period of the time, it's time of Napoleon Bonaparte. He is a great French general. He used the artillery combined with using the force of infantry combined together in several battles. For nowadays, in every development of military innovation, more innovation means more powerful damage, more powerful operation length. For nowadays, the most advanced weapon in nowadays is nuclear bomb. Even you are a small country, you can step up to be a supreme country with just holding nuclear bomb. For example, Israel. But before we go to nuclear bomb, they always have the first one. And I'm gonna tell you about the origin of nuclear bomb. I'm gonna tell you about V1 and V2 rocket. V1 and V2 were invented in 1943 during the World War II. The Germany invented is such as a first missile in the world. This weapon mostly stunned the world with a maximum speed with 5,760 kilometers per hour. During that time, no one on earth can stop this missile when it's unoperated. Over 9,000 is the total amount of the death between civilian and military personnel. And not only in Europe that V2 were used. Germany designed a fire method that can fire from the sea to the land. And the target is New York City. But before this successful plan, US Navy have been set and destroyed. After the end of World War II, there are arrests of United States and Soviet to capture these two persons. First of all, Wernher von Braun. He is a key man for the Nazis to develop this weapon. And the second one is Sergei Pavlovich Korolev. He is a political prisoner for Soviet. USA was the first one to capture von Braun and make him to work for them. Then he worked as an engineer. He developed several things, and the first thing he developed is a Jupiter C rocket, which sent the first satellite called Explorer. For Soviet missed a chance to capture von Braun, so they take Sergei Korolev from the political prisoner to become an engineer, with the former Nazi engineer to assign in his team. Korolev replication V2 into R1, which developed until R7 that carries the first satellite of the world, called Sputnik. This one is the first satellite is sent before the Explorer. Right now, the space race has begun. After sending the satellite, these two countries decide to send people. But Soviet is the first one. Then sent Yuri Gagarin is the first man that traveled around the Earth. And then after these 3 weeks, Alan Shepard followed Gagarin, but this time it's just going out from Earth to space. For the first one of America to travel around the world is John Glenn. Then both two countries decide to develop more powerful rocket that can send a bigger and huge payload, so they can make a station out of the Earth. Korolev planned to build N1 rocket, also to von Braun. Von Braun decided to build Saturn V. These are two parallel competitive, but the turning point for Soviet is Korolev died in 1966. It makes Soviet slow down the project to the moon. Instead of United States, America have developed Saturn V and Apollo, and then it's successful on 16 July 1969. Different from Soviet, they failed to develop N1 and their project to the moon is end. For USA, Apollo project had planned to send out 20 rockets, but is successful for 17. And the first 10 is just travel from Earth to the space. But the 11, as we know, the first one to the moon, and then 6 one come after. But after the 7 of Apollo, the budget are cut down because of Vietnam War, which made United States of America slow down the project about the space and make Russia have become the most powerful country of space. But after the landing of the moon, United States didn't want to send out anymore until coming up of SpaceX. This is one of small company that have sent successfully rocket in the Hawaii. SpaceX was made from this man, a real life Iron Man. His name is Elon Musk. He was a CEO of PayPal, Zip2, and yes, as you know, SpaceX. In 2002, he used his own money to build SpaceX, and the first trip to the space is on 2006, but it is failed. The second one and the third one also failed, but the fourth one is the last chance for his company. If this time he can send it, he will succeed. But if he didn't make it, it's gonna die down. And yes, he's successful with the fourth trip. Then he decided he wants to make a man to the Mars. In 2011, he told the world he will send people to the Mars, which in 2020 or between 2021 to 2031. With this idea, he had to reduce the budget for each trip. So he had an idea for reusable rocket. And this one called interplanetary transportation. It means first, they have two steps from the Earth, sent to the space, and the space to the Mars. First one, the Earth, you need to travel from a rocket from the station on the Earth into space, and then we will send another rocket which carry from the supply of fuel to refuel the first one. After the refuel, the first rocket gonna travel to the Mars. For travel to the Mars, Elon Musk say the first group must be a scientist, soldier, or engineer. It may take 100 years or 1,100 years to make the Mars ready for life. Concerned with the rise of SpaceX, President Trump ordered United States military to form a space force, following with the opinion from the expert security space analysis from UK. He said that this is possible because right now people didn't recognize that the space is already a part of military area. Because during the Cold War, USA and Soviet didn't fight in the space, but they're using the satellite to spy each other. Right now, they have a project called Co-orbital. It means you need to pack your satellite with a rocket, then lift up the world from the Earth to the space. Then the satellite separates itself to enter the orbit of your target satellite. Then your satellite will attack your target satellite. Not only for USA and Russia is developing, also China, France, and other countries too. For right now, you can see that we start from the killing machine, killing rocket, from V2 that kill over 1,100 people. And right now, we start about thinking on Mars, living on Mars. And also, life on Mars or Star Wars are possible right now. But it depends on what will happen first. Just like the old said, we make the war that we may live in peace. I won't regret that my country have a war to fight, like just the whole world or some place. But I will say that curse of war impact on both two ways, positive or negative. It depends on us, what we use for the way to create something new, something wonderful to the world, or mess it up. Thank you.
เก่งจังเลย